Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Christina and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make some of my footage look like an old VHS tape. Now I wanted to do this because after reviewing the footage that I recorded, it kind of reminded me of those old movies, like the Paranormal Activity ones. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting off in Premiere Pro, I'm just going to hit the footage that I need and I'm going to rename my project title to something related to what I'm doing. I'm just gonna hit create. So first things first, if your Premiere Pro looks different from mine, that could be a different workspace. So up here on the right, you can click here and choose which one you want. I'm in Essentials. A few things have been moved around. You can always go to window and look for a very specific window or tab that you're looking for. Now the thing about home VHS tapes is that they were always kind of dull and desaturated. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Lumetri Color. We're gonna make sure that our footage is selected. In basic correction, I'm gonna scroll down to saturation and just turn it down to my desired look. And then in curves, I'm gonna go over here and make an S-like shape. I'm just going to click on the line and I can drag that down, or I can drag this up, or you know what, I'm gonna make it the opposite way. So now my footage is dull, and as I scroll throughout it, if it's too bright for my liking, again, I can just go back and dull it down a bit more. But now I think the quality is too good. This is obviously a newer camera, and I want it to look like an old film camera. I'm just gonna go to the effects tab right here. I'm going to go to video effects and scroll down to noise and grain. And I'm just going to click on noise. When I go to the effect controls tab over here, we can see that the noise effect has now popped up and we can go ahead and edit to how we need to. I'm just going to adjust the amount and I'm just going to set it at 20%. Another thing about those old tapes, from what I remember, is that there was always a time code or some type of thing running the time in one of the corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. I'm gonna go to the video tab here and I'm gonna hit metadata and timecode burn-in. So now it has popped up right here. And when I scroll down here on the right side, I can go ahead and edit that to how I like. I'm gonna make the size a little bit smaller by reducing it to 50%. And when I click on position, this little crosshair that's blue pops up. I can just go ahead and click and drag and move it to where I need to. So I'm just gonna move it to the side a little. And if you want it to be a certain time, you could always go ahead and choose which one you want to. So now I have my time code in. And if you wanted to, you could stop here. But another cool thing that I wanna show you, if you use a overlay, you can also add in that subtle authenticity if that's what you're looking for. You could probably find a royalty-free VHS effect. I'm just gonna go ahead and import that in. I'm just gonna click and drag and hold it into the project. Right now it only lasts for maybe a few seconds, but I can just right click and go to duration, and I could change the duration to the full time of the clip. And right now it is completely blocking my main footage. Just like Photoshop, I can change the behavior of this layer by going to the blend mode and choosing which one best fits. This is what overlay looks like. I can adjust the opacity as well if needed. I'm gonna see what multiply looks like. I'm just gonna bring down the opacity. So I can zoom in on my clip by just scrolling, and now I can see those effects on that video. So whenever I'm finished, I can just export it and save it to wherever I need to. And so this is what the clip looks like. I'm gonna let you guys see what it looks like for just a few seconds.